We are just a few hours away from round 2 of the Detroit debate between Democrats running for president. It's a showdown in Motown, and it could make or break political dreams for a number of candidates. 10 more contenders will take the stage tonight at the Fox Theater in downtown Detroit, including the frontrunner, former Vice President Joe Biden. Last night, the first 10 faced off for some heated discussions. 7 Action News reporter Matthew Smith is in downtown Detroit to tell us the takeaway from the debate so far.
The Fox Theater, we saw the front runners continue to dig in, trying to stay the path, while those that are bringing up the rear, well, they're proving that there is a divide between them, looking for some middle ground to find those voters and gain recognition.
That's a crazy idea. Like, literally, it's a crazy idea.
A day removed and still fighting. John Delaney in a one-on-one outside the Fox Theater telling me there's a vast gap between him and candidates like Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. So what happens if he doesn't capitalize on last night's debate?
We all agreed, as a condition to running in the Democratic primary, to support the Democratic nominee. And I agreed to that. And
Is that harder when you see the divide between you and the other candidates?
Well, what's hard is knowing that if I weren't to be the nominee and one of the candidates running on these positions were to be the nominee, I think they're going to lose.
That's what these two nights are all about, electability. Joe Biden has risen back up polls despite a stumble out the gates during the first debates. Many now watching him to see whether a different Joe Biden emerges tonight. But for Detroiters,
great for revenue, great for exposure, everything.
There is an excitement as the nation turns its eyes here. Terrence Thomas says he's watching to see if his candidates stay the course.
Reviewing carefully, because I know it can change as things go on.
But even as top candidates stick to their guns, the fight is loud and clear.
You don't know that,
Second
Bernie.
of all,
We'll come to you in a second,
I do know, and I wrote the damn bill.
Let's be clear about this. We are the Democrats. We are not about trying to take away health care from anyone.
And it's not just health care. Immigration proving to be an issue, separating the stage.
When I'm president, illegally crossing the border will still be illegal.
I expect that people who come here follow our laws, and we reserve the right to criminally prosecute them.
The point is not about criminalization. That has given Donald Trump the tool to break families apart.
These fights are finally showing a difference between a crowded stage, but for some,
I'm on an island. I really am.
It's confusing. Larry Herron is an independent, and all he wants is leadership.
I work down here in the D. I'm a clinical social worker. I see a lot of division, and I think that we have a lot more common good and common needs than division, and I'd like to see somebody bring that together.
So we have one half of the debate in the books. All eyes now on the second night, including 10 more names that are looking to be that front runner. We'll get an idea of whether things change or if there's a shakeup at the top after what's happened here in Detroit. For 7 Action News, I'm Matthew Smith.
Thank you, Matthew.